It's homecoming season, so it's literally been a move every weekend this month. What YouTuber y'all know editing before the function, popping out to the function, coming back and editing some more low-key lit still, head overly thumping? I even declined the overly pipe function just so I can produce this video in time for y'all niggas to go crazy on Halloween. So come up off that light, gang. I'm not asking, this is a demand. Alright, bro. Y'all know what time of year it is, gang. We all outside chasing hoes, abandoning all our school responsibilities to the December academic lock-in, and the most greenest night on the calendar is right around the corner. The holiday formerly known for ghouls and goblins that's now been taken over by thick-ass nurses and police women. Halloween. But I ain't gonna lie, bruh, the player community has a slight dilemma. As y'all know, the prisoner costume is overly patched. The females done already caught on. It's not clever no more. Niggas just look thirsty. So to combat this lack of a meta, I formulated a brand new 2025 Halloween meta. So hit the like button, watch to the end of the video as I explain exactly how you should go about getting hoes on Halloween. First things first, we gotta talk about the preparation phase. One of the most instrumental parts about the prep phase is getting your friends to actually pop out and snipe for hoes with you. As we all know, your confidence stat can be swayed very heavily depending on the teammates you're running with. So make sure you recruit the right niggas for the mission. This shouldn't be your first time popping out with these niggas or doing any sort of mission. This should not be a new squad, bro. Like, this should be your main friend group of niggas that you go on missions with. Make sure everybody jokes hidden, niggas got haircuts, and most importantly, niggas aren't scared of the hoes. I'm finna put y'all niggas down on some real ball knowledge. Being scared of hoes is contagious. That shit like 2019 Corona, bro. Like, if you're around a nigga that's scared of hoes, it's no way you're not gonna be scared of hoes, bro. I've done presentations in school. I'll be chilling in the front of class because I know my slides and I'm comfortable regurgitating the information. Then a nigga in my group get to stuttering and gulping. Next thing you know, my heart bumping out my chest. I deadass thought we was finna fail that shit. I'm talking about, bro, this nigga literally damn near sold the entire project. He was missing shit that the prior group was missing. I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, is this nigga just smoke? Is he finna green out in the middle of class right now? I'm deadass looking at this nigga in his eyes. I'm like, gang, are you okay? Did we forget some shit that I'm just not knowing about? Like, why the fuck was this nigga so nervous? Needless to say, by the time this nigga got done with his portion of the presentation, I felt like a nigga who's under 6 foot that just walked into a Pop the Balloon set. This same thing can happen when sliding on hoes. If all of your friends keep talking about they scared, you're not gonna wanna slide. So try to get the nerves out as best you can, bruh. If you're of drinking age, you can pre-game, maybe start shooting IG shots to get in that mode. Slide on some store shit early in the day. Whatever you and your bros gotta do to loosen up. Sometimes you really gotta think, bro, like, what would Brian do? Does he show up to the game 15 minutes before tip off and just walk on the court cold? Or does he get there early to put up practice shots? Now, because niggas have burnt out the prisoner shit, we need a new standard default loadout that gets hoes. But before we just jump into that, I gotta talk about what even makes a good Halloween costume. Like, what made the prisoner meta so unguardable? The reason why the prisoner meta works so well is because it's an easy conversation starter. Like, bro, you don't gotta be Einstein to cook up some shit to say when you see the female police officer. So when you think about a Halloween costume, that should be the first thing that go through your head. Like, what am I finna say to the hoes? With that being said, after much deliberation with my partners and shit, I personally think that the police meta may be the one. Now, you might be saying to yourself, there's no way this shit can be a successor to the prime prisoner costume. But I want y'all to really understand the potential. You got way more creative freedom with the type of shots you want to put up, and whatever series of lines you cook up works just as good as the prisoner shit. This might be better than a prisoner costume just off the simple fact that you're not restricted to just police hoes. You can take a shot at any hoe that's there. Just from thinking about this shit real quick, I go, hold on, you look familiar, what's your name? Then when I get the name, I go, oh yeah, you got a warrant. And then she on some shit, oh nah, I don't got no warrant, da, da, da. I might even throw in some, nah, they said some fine shit with speeding and she ain't want to pay the ticket or some shit like that. Boom, I whip out the phone, I go to create contact, I say, I can make all this go away, all I need you to do is fill this out. Instantly, nigga, that motherfucker is green, like. You can't tell me that motherfucker not green. And of course, you can speed that up if the party setting a little too pipe. Like, she trying to get somewhere, you just so happen to be walking by. Of course, you can keep it regular. On some catch and shoot shit, you don't really gotta try to OD sauce. But nigga, if you got time, you can kind of get in your bag with that shit, bro. It's a lot of wiggle room, I ain't gonna lie. Another reason why I think this is a good costume pickup is cause this shit really ain't that popular like that. I probably seen 2 niggas saying they was finna go police officer. So you not finna see 30 niggas there with your same exact costume. I think personally, personally, that's the meta I'm finna run. But I also might go Freddy Krueger costume on some like aura shit. There's really 3 tiers of costumes you can go on Halloween. You can go for one purely to slide on hoes. That would be the prisoner and cop costumes. You got some funny shit. That would be like the food costumes or like the Teletubby costumes. Maybe like a Batman costumes. Either way, you should be able to sauce up. Like if you watch this video and you say, I don't want to go police officer outfit, you still got the blueprint to drop at least 10. All you gotta do is think about how you finna interact with hoes using your specific costume. Real quick, I'm finna rank a couple costumes. First off, of course, we gotta put the prime prisoner costume at certainly catching neck. I don't really know yet, but with my projections of the police costume, I'm putting that also at certainly catching neck. I'm putting all the Oriful Halloween villains at maybe catching neck, depending on which one you choose. Like Freddy Krueger for sure, maybe catching neck, but maybe not Pennywise in the full face makeup. We got the funny meme and food costumes at very slim chance of catching neck. And last but not least, we got superhero costumes at definitely under no circumstances are you catching any neck, even from the fat hoes. I don't even think Dude Dennis could pull that off. Or Chris Brown, or Youngboy, or 6'8" the Great, or any other nigga that the hoes be overly fiending for on the internet. But nah, realistically speaking, bruh, Halloween costumes aren't really that important. It can give you an easy intro, but after that, you actually gotta sauce up. Like after you ask the lady cop if she's gonna arrest you, you don't just immediately start catching that game. When thinking about costumes, put yourself in the party scenario. What are the women gonna say? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna wear? What are they gonna wear? Then think of a costume that's near the level of the peak prisoner method in terms of combo starters. Also, bruh, you're gonna need some type of alcohol. I personally recommend Don Julio. The hoes is overly on that right now. You can just be holding that bitch and the hoes gonna flock to you like moths to a flame. Personally, I'm going cup waters and buzz balls because the hoes really ain't worth a whole bottle of Don. So boom, you get to the function, you and your friends walk in and you immediately start thinking about getting on the hoes. Now I understand, don't get me wrong, I can acknowledge and appreciate the love for the game, but you don't want to just get the sniping for hoes off real game. Like take a stroll around the party, let the hoes see you first. Find somewhere to post up where there's a lot of traffic and hoes are likely to walk by. You want to walk around and learn the map, but then just spawn camp. This gives you the map knowledge to be able to roam, but also a viable camp spot. Not too close to the music where you can't hear each other, but not so far away that you don't gotta lean in to talk, immediately breaking the touch barrier. Before we wrap it up, let's talk about what not to do. Don't get too drunk too early. You can't risk when you slurring your words and shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie, drinking is like a meter. There's a certain point you get to where you literally be in that mode, flowing, playing like 2018 Brian. But if you go past that point, bruh, you might start hooping like the Nazis onto the Kumpo. And that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you just black out and throw up in front of all the hoes. At that point, bruh, you might as well move cities, gang. Like, you're not getting no hoes within a 20-mile radius of wherever that party is at. Second thing you want to make sure to avoid is putting up way too many shots within a short span of time. This shit has sold me so many times, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, do not just go for back-to-back shots, gang. Like, have fun, enjoy the party, slide on hoes for sure. Like, for sure slide on the hoes, but make sure you're enjoying the party and not just looking like a thirsty-eyed nigga just walking around putting up shots. Cause I want y'all to really think about it. The hoes who you're sliding on are also at the party. They're looking at you walk up to multiple hoes. And I know what niggas might be saying, like, this is player 101. If hoes see you with hoes, they gonna be going even more. Unfortunately, that does not apply in this scenario because for one, you're the one actively coming to the bitches. Like, it'd be different if you was on some dude in this shit and the hoes is walking up to you. And for two, bro, you're not going 100% from the field. Like, the females are gonna see you go all bad with the other females and no longer want to throw you net because as we all know, females are followers. So you want to space it out. Some hoes you just want to talk to, don't even ask for the number or nothing, just try to make conversation. Like, you really just want to avoid looking like a thirsty-eyed, desperate-eyed nigga in front of the hoes that you already successfully slid on. Cause you can think in your head, oh yeah, I'm like 10 for 25 right now. Whole time, 5 of them bitches are no longer going. Next thing you know, you text the bitch and she's in a whole different mood. It's cause she seen you shoot your shot at 50 other bitches, gang. Like, come on, don't be running beeline into hoes throughout the party. And just like that, you've had a successful Halloween experience. If you followed the video even remotely, you definitely got some numbers, Instagrams, maybe some neck, maybe some chlamydia. But nah, now you can take that post-Halloween clarity and lock in for the rest of the year. Pass your classes, make hella money, and hit the gym. And if you legitimately went 0 for 50 and get no play, don't even trip, bruh. That's just more fuel for you to lock in for the academic comeback in December. But nah, that's all I got for this one. Like the video, subscribe if you learned something, and let me know in the comments what y'all niggas is dressing up as for the Halloween party. And let me know the thought process behind the costume itself, bruh. Best one getting pinned so we can spread the wealth and all of us can have a good field goal percentage. But nah, with that being said, thanks for watching. I'ma catch y'all.